Good morning, Internet. As you can see, the day is really bright, sunny. It's quite chilly. It's sort of 22 degrees, I think. So it's a little bit on the cold side. A lot of people say that's warm, but when you get acclimatized to here, it's a little chilly. But it's bright and it's dry. And we are heading today for a castle in Castalla, something like that. I'm never sure how to pronounce these things. My Spanish friend Jose, he will obviously correct me on this one because he lives here and he will know how to pronounce it properly. But at the moment we're heading towards La Romana, which will then take us towards Monova, and then we'll do a left up through Salinas to Sax, and then from Sax to Castalla. I will try and point out a few things on the way. Oh, and I forgot to mention, as my production manager Ravi keep telling me, I have to tell you what I'm riding. And today we are riding Nandi 650 Royal Enfield Interceptor, and hopefully we'll have a good ride. So sit back and enjoy, and I'll point a few things out on the way. Apologies for the little bit of wind noise. Unfortunately, it can't be helped. I hope to address this point very soon with a new piece of kit I've ordered, so hopefully it will be better in the future. Just coming up here soon on the right are grapevines. What is grapevines? What is interesting about these is, if you'll notice, they have little white paper bags hanging from the bottom of them. All these bags are put on by hand, and as you can imagine, that's a mammoth task. The reason they do that is to protect the grapes from the birds. Stops the birds eating them. And some of the grapevines don't have the bags underneath. They just have the hanging grapes, and those are the grapes that go for the wine, and the ones with the bags are the ones that go for eating, so directly to the shops for eating. The ones without go to the bodegas and get crushed down and used for wine. Hopefully in a minute I will be able to point out to you. I think they're just coming up shortly on the right. There we are. as you can imagine, there's an awful lot of paper bags, a lot of man hours. Just here on the right is the Sinkmar factory. They produce stone. They get the stone from the mountains, which comes down on the back of Arctics in massive great blocks, and then they sort of crush it up and send it all for different bits and pieces. They make worktops out of it. They provide the stone that people use on driveways, different colours, different sizes. Here on the left you might just see some piles of them. Yeah, that's all the different stones that they produce from the rocks that they take out the mountains. Very shortly, we're just coming up to a roundabout now, heading right towards Monova. La Romana is just up there on the left, and to the left hand side as we go down this road. A fairly reasonably sized town. A lot of empty properties there, mainly due to the fact that they were going to build a golf course where I showed you the grapevines. They were going to build a golf course there, so they erected a serious amount of flats, and I'll try and go up there one day and show you, but it's just all derelict. It's such a waste, such a shame. Maybe one day, if they ever allow the golf course, they might complete the flats. Who knows? All the mountains and hills here are fantastic, as you can see them in the foreground in front of you. Here on the right are olive trees. This area is very, what's the word? They grow a serious amount of olives. I can't think of the word off the top of my head. I'll come back to that one in a minute. Yeah, so all these on the right here, as we've just passed, and you can see here, these are all olive trees. There's some waiting to be picked. Both sides of the road. We are now just coming into Salinas. I'll try and point out where we stopped on, I'm not sure if it was the last ride or the ride before, when we stopped for lunch. So I'll try and point that out as we're going past that very shortly. Nice clean little town. As are most towns in Spain. Just there. So we're just leaving Salinas, heading towards Sax. Weather is still good, nice and bright, and not too bad chill-wise. Probably a chill factor of about 18 degrees, but we can live with that. We're now just coming into Sax itself. Quite a large town is Sax. A fair bit of industry. And again, as you can see, very clean, tidy, no litter. And of course, very little traffic. If you can imagine that this is actually quite a large, busy town. The amount of traffic you see is negligible. There's a pet shop. The other thing I notice about it, the palm trees down the centre. Oh dear, pedestrian crossing. Actually, that's something I'll point out to you here. That pedestrian crossing there, as you can see with the red lines, it's compulsory to stop at. If you've got a zebra crossing that doesn't have the red lines, then it's not compulsory to stop at. It is your discretion whether you decide to stop for the pedestrian or not. But here on the red ones, it's a definite pedestrian priority. The palm trees are really nice down through the middle. They sort of set it off quite nicely. Different buildings, different architecture. And here we go again. That's the other thing I love about it here. Nobody's in any hurry. Well, let's hope we can get off this slip road here. Yeah, it's a garage. That's handy. We've actually come the wrong way, so we need to loop round and get back. Let's just confirm this with my riding companion Bob. Let's see what he's got to say.
Go the other way, mate. I wanted to go the other way, not miss the road. Right.
Yeah. Oh well, these things happen. So what we'll do is we'll go just up here and swing round on this slip road here to the right. Hopefully that'll take us back down to the roundabout where we actually took the wrong turning. We can only hope. This slip road should take us back to the round. Yeah, I can see the Repsol garage in the distance there. That's on the roundabout where we took the wrong exit. Now we're back to this one. That exit there is the wrong one, which we took, and this is one we should have taken, which is now the correct one. If you look to the left hand side now up on the hill, there is a castle. Now that's a similar castle to what we are going to see at Castalla. And here we have again a lot more olive trees. This area is very heavy into growing olives for some of the olive oil that's around. I don't know there is different qualities of it, and I have no idea what these olives produce, but they only the fact that they produce olive oil. And as you can see there, there's just tree after tree after tree on the right and the left of the road, all ready to be picked, probably in another 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. As you can see directly in front of you now is the castle that we've actually come to look at. I'm not sure how close we can get to it today, but that's the one we've come to look at. Well, we've just stopped for lunch at a nice little bar in where are we exactly?
Castalla.
In Castalla. I'll just introduce you to my mate Bob, my riding companion.
Hello, how you doing?
There you go. And we've just got, as you can see, cheese tomato on a toasted baguette. Comes with the olive oil and the salt. Lovely, absolutely beautiful. I've just taken one bite, as you can see. But yes, it's just a normal little cafe in a street or bar. Seems very busy. Okay, I will try and show you on the map where exactly that we went to. So we started here at Hondon de la Nieves, up through La Romana, Salinas, Sax, and across to, get my fingers out of the way, across to, I think it's pronounced Castalla.